here, Pazzier CMO of Embed, and I'm so excited because I am talking to one of my favorite people, Miss Tina. She is the queen bee of AAMA. And if you want to know, how do they do everything that they do, right? How do they have all these committees? How do they have these annual meetings? How do they have these, Hall of Fame ceremonies? How do they put on Amusement Expo? Look no further than the queen bee right over here. Her and her partner in crime, of course, Melissa. And then, Pete does some stuff on occasion.
He's there too. Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. We're coming to you obviously from IAPA, but we're celebrating International Women's Day. So tell me something. What is your secret to success and getting everything that you get done?
I think the most important thing is working with integrity and passion. You gotta love what you do. If you don't love what you do, it shows, right?
Yes.
And so I love what I do. I love our members, and we've got some really good, involved, engaged members in the industry, yourself included.
Thank you.
Miss Board Member and Committee Member. But I think that's really important to really have that integrity and have a good team around you. We're very collaborative in the office. We support each other. And we're not afraid to say I need help, and yes. I think that it's important to be able to be vulnerable as well as skilled in what you're doing.
Absolutely,
and continue learning always.
Always continue learning.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this, or let me ask you this. Okay, do you have any hacks or anything for how do you get everything done? I mean, are you a list person? Are you are you just like, hey, action trumps being perfect every time? I mean, what's your system? Because everyone marvels, okay, at what you get to, and here's the thing, if you think of these committees, you've got chief executives on there, you've got senior, professionals in the industry, and yet all of them are like, wow, she's on every single committee call, on every single board call, they're taking minutes, they're votes, they're doing P&L, they're fundraising, they're like, I mean, it's just a multitude of things. So tell me, do you have any systems?
I can't divulge all my secrets, but obviously we use a lot of lists. We use a lot of technology today that allows us to do a lot more than we once could individually. And again, our committees today have really helped us kind of do some of that heavy lifting. But yeah, we really have a kind of a structure that keeps that all moving in the right direction. And of course, as you mentioned, Melissa just supports me in all of that and supports the membership. And I think the thing that I've carried through always is I look at things from how would I want it done? How would I want to be treated? How would I want the information to come to me? And so I go that route. And I've always got a backup plan. So I look for my mantra in mainly the event planning is hope for the best and plan for the worst. Yeah. And you're gonna land somewhere in the middle usually, but as long as you have that backup plan, nothing's an emergency. You're able to pick up and continue moving forward where you need to go and what you need to get done.
Yes. Yeah. And you're so right. I think Brittany Betty put it perfectly when she said, we're not carrying kidneys in coolers, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bring it down a notch. We can work with passion, but, at the same time, just listen, we're in the business of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So and speaking of the business of fun, how long have you been in the industry?
I have been in the industry for 26 and a half years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
26 and a half years. Yep. Okay, in the industry. And she's been with AAMA for what, 23 years, 24?
26 and a half. I came from a different industry into this world, and like many, you don't leave.
That's right.
This is my family. These are the people that I've traveled with for all that time. These are the people that I lean on when I need help. This is a family.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, any aha moments or life lessons that you want to share?
I think as we talked earlier, I think I've embraced the saying, everyone comes into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I think in my life, at least, there's a lot of times where I have to step back and look and think, I don't know what their purpose is in my life. And it might not be a month, it might be a year, 5 years, that all of a sudden you have that, oh, there it is. That's why they were there. That's how I got to here, was I needed to go through, I needed the help of that person at that time. And they might not be in your life at that point when you have that aha moment. But really being able to look at people from those glasses and say, hey, I'm going to learn everything I can from this person because I don't know what box they fit into. And so, I think that's probably, I have a lot of aha moments with that.
I see. Yeah, I would think so. And what I really like, some of the things that you said here is literally being the change you want to see in the world and showing up the way that you want others to show up as well, right? And doing things the way you would want them done, right?
Yeah.
And treating others how you wish to be treated. It's incredible how many women in the industry have had similar answers, and in the sense that they're magnanimous, right? They know they have the power to be the change they want to see. And in the same vein, they're basically saying, listen, I'm in a male-dominated industry, okay, that has changed a lot during the time that we've been in it. It's changed a lot in the 6 years I've been in it, and I know for sure for 26 years it's changed a lot. That you've seen a lot of changes in cultural diversity and gender parity and the rise.
Well, look at the percentage of women that were at our annual meeting this year. We celebrated that an awful lot, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It was so awesome. And so I think, and also we have Madam President with Beth Stanley being, the president. Madam President.
If you see her, call her that.
She loves it.
She loves it.
And you know what? We encourage it because we love the love. Okay.
Yep.
And so tell me, okay, let's switch gears just a little bit, and let's talk about, gratitude. Okay. And you mentioned one time, and I loved it, that you said to me you were grateful for the fact that sometimes in these meetings and these brainstormings, because a lot of the work we do is brainstorming, right? We're trying to find solutions and whatnot, and that we're surrounded with some really talented professionals. Tell me what your thoughts are on that.
Well, I think we sometimes tend to lose sight of the fact that we have the opportunity and the privilege to be in meetings and at events with some of the world's most brilliant and creative minds. And some people that have been in the industry for a long time, some that are coming in new, but I think it's important to kind of sometimes take that step back and look around the room and see all of those brilliant minds that you have the opportunity to collaborate with and learn from, and really take that opportunity to learn from them. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
That's right.
Because this industry, we're all a bunch of sharers, right?
Oh, we so
We love to help each other. We love to lift each other up.
That's right.
And across all levels. Competitors are helping competitors.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what makes this industry so unique, and makes so many people call this their home forever.
It's so true.
Yeah, it's so, I think not being able to, too afraid to ask questions, along with sharing.
Absolutely. And the reality is this, is that people generally come into this industry and they stay because it's basically the business of fun, right? We take fun seriously, but as Tina has just mentioned, it's really extraordinary when we start doing some brainstorming with people that are game designers and game developers, right? Who obviously know how to have fun because they're creating fun, right? It's actually spectacular.
It is.
And you're right, the generosity that we have, I can tell you this, almost all of my competitors, I will have a bestie there.
Yeah.
Okay, like Elise from Roller, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, she's like my bestie, right?
Yeah.
And I love that, there's kind of that, at least definitely from a gender perspective, you'll see that a lot amongst the women pioneers and trailblazers in our industry, right? Where they just literally they rise up, they're doing a great job in their companies, but then at the same time they're like, okay, how are we going to do something charitable? How do we support AMCF, right?
Exactly.
And at the same time, they're looking at how do you fundraise? How do you increase our membership? How do we bring more people into the fold?
Yeah.
And you're right. My first annual meeting, there were 5 women around the table, I believe, and we
Right.
all just took a picture. And then this year,
What do we have? 60 or 70 women up on the stage?
yeah,
It was
almost 100.
Yeah.
And we took a
Yeah.
group shot, and we took that picture and basically
Yeah.
celebrated our collective amazingness, right? Wow. Okay.
And you know what? The one thing that I'll quote Pete on is when we were talking about, he was once a volunteer. He was our board president prior to coming on to staff, and he would always say people show up better when they're volunteering their time and efforts. And on the association and charity side, we are so blessed to have the opportunity to be with those people in those
Absolutely.
situations, in those meetings, at events where you are all showing up at your very, very best and wanting to make a difference and
Yes.
and helping each other and collaborating for the betterment of the industry.
And it feels good.
It does.
feels so
Yeah.
good to be on the AMCF board, which is the charity arm of AMA.
Yeah.
And I love being on the board. I love the work that we do. And it's for the greater good. I mean, it's for
Yeah.
families that
Children and
literally
families.
support our
How can
industry.
you go wrong, right?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about your hair. And I'm obviously having a silly moment. Just go with it. If you don't like it, too bad. So, I think I was teasing you because I'm like, is there
Yeah.
a weave in there? Is there anything in there?
It's all mine.
Amazing. Is it from your Scottish roots?
When I was born, yes.
I got
No.
Okay.
Josh did this for me, and
Okay.
no, it's great. For
I
those
love
that
it.
don't know, I was blonde about a week and a half ago.
Were you? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you're rocking it.
Yeah.
But I was actually talking about the thickness.
Oh no, that's all me. That's all me.
It's
Yep.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm always like, here comes the Lion King.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's just so
I came
much
out with
hair.
a full head of hair, red hair to be exact. But
I love it. Listen, Tina, joking aside, and I love that we can have so much fun in the business of fun that we take
Yeah.
so seriously. I just want to say, collaborating with you, okay, it just, I think it's been the last 2 years of being involved and getting to collaborate with you, to work with you, has been such a gift, and I thank you for the gift of your example and the leadership and the way you show up in the world and the impact that you have on everyone's lives.
Aw.
I just want to thank you for that, and I love the work
Thank
that you
you.
do. And so, when you think of like your posse of people cheering you on, count me in that
Oh,
group.
I know you're always there.
She rocks.
I love you right back.
Rock on!
Let's go, girl.